Yeah. A year ago, I was in Virginia Beach saying that same fucking thing amongst a completely different view at a totally different sunset or sunrise. And now we're at DreamCon. Obviously, DreamCon's over in Houston. We leave at 8 p.m. today. It's the last day. Ain't no more. You feel me? We go home today. The last time. The very, very last time. Sun's coming up from over there. We're gonna watch the sunrise and shit together, y'all. And just really vibe. What's good, Blixu? My fucking boy. How we feeling, bro? We're about to go home tonight. We'll go home. We leave at 8. Hi, what's good, chocolates? What y'all doing up right now? Excuse me. Good morning, though. Bro, we haven't had a yap stream this entire shit. So we're gonna yap. Maybe I can set y'all up on something so I can get in the fucking angle. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna miss this shit. I can't lie. Y'all prefer the ultra wide or this one? I think this one color wise looks better. I'm about to pull it up on my other phone and peep. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna miss this, bro. Obviously going back to Detroit means I get to get back in like my regular like bag of like putting out TikToks, putting out YouTube videos and everything, which is good. I'm actually really excited for that. I'm ready to lock back in within like Stefy. You know, I'm ready to lock back in with trying to be the creator I want to be. You know, and I want to keep that consistent. A year from now, I want to be a completely different creator. I want to be able to say I can do a lot more, and I want to have the background and shit to show for it, you know? Yo, not gonna lie, I'm finna start tweaking. Why, man? What's wrong? Oh yeah, this shit's tough. Now this view tough. Man, bro, last day. I leave at 8, y'all. Like, this shit's OV. I missed the whole DreamCon shit since I've been locking it with trading, but I hope it all went well. I have hella YouTube videos. I got at least 5 eating videos, 5 or 6 different like food eating videos that gotta get posted. And then like I have the interviews that's gotta get posted, right? Hold on, I'm gonna turn TTS and shit on. Alright, TTS is now on. Hold on, wait. Let me turn on sounds too. Oh yeah, all that shit's on. All TTS sounds. If anybody wants to send anything. Whoa, that shit's on. It just didn't work. What the hell? Blixu, I'm gonna restart the app and then let's try it again. But yeah, bro. DreamCon was beautiful. Yeah, what he said. Nah, but like DreamCon was good, bro. DreamCon was good. DreamCon was really good. We had no problems at the B&B.
Ah.
There we go. I hear it. It's coming through.
Perky_kun.
That's me. We had no problems with the B&B and shit. We did a lot of shit. Not everything was like specifically like content wise, but like we did a lot of shit, bro. What's good? Winter. Boom. How we feeling, Brody? My voice is obviously cooked, as you guys can hear. I damn near couldn't falsetto yesterday at the karaoke shit. Bro. Hold on, let's recap, bro. So day one, we got a video of me and Fizzy just fucking around, right? Boom. That's day one. Day one, we got that. We got a video of me and Fizzy going out for food. Boom. That's day one. I think day one, we went shopping, grocery shopping. Day one, bro, shit got so like crazy.
Hey, I don't think it's working.
Oh, it is working. I'm good, brother. How you been? I've been good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Feel me blessed. Doing what I can. Damn, bro. That's a tough ass view.
My fine hung up the phone BC, he got school, it's the last day, are you gonna learn GP ever so much, but it's okay cause we was OTP for 16 hours.
Damn. On the phone for 16 hours is dedicated work. I can't lie. That's some COVID time shit. Only time I was on the phone with somebody for 16 hours was during fucking COVID. That's actually crazy. But, hey, W, you and your fine shit. W, last days of school. This is crazy, bro. First off, it didn't even feel like I was in a different state when I got to Houston. I just want to say that. Like, that's just crazy. And now I'm leaving, and it still doesn't feel like I was ever in like a different state. This shit was just fire. Like, there was no like switch. Sometimes when I go to new places, there was a switch. Do y'all watch YouTube on full screen or in theater mode? I do it in theater mode. I don't watch it in full screen. Unless I'm on my phone, then I watch it in full screen. But I don't even really watch.
It's so pretty.
It is, bro. Like the sun being reflected off the buildings. That shit's tough. It's a little reminiscent of New York. Just a wee bit. I could damn near say it's probably more reminiscent of Chicago. But I don't know how much of the sun like coming up on that side y'all can see, but it's like a pinkish orange.
Pretty like my guy Perky_kun.
Oh, y'all can't see that much. I might be blocking some of the like city behind me, so I do apologize. I'm thinking about going ultra wide screen so y'all can see everything. But I'm doing good, bro. Take a picture and send it to the Discord if you have a Discord.
Can you take a picture and send it to DC if you have a DC server?
Yeah, I got you. What's good, Nia?
Hey.
Hello. How we feeling? Nah, this shit is crazy, guys. I don't know where my tripod is. Bro, like, there's no way I lost my tripod in Chinatown. I went and made a TikTok with a random person. Like, we were walking and they were like, yo, are you guys TikTokers? And I was like, yeah, we're making TikToks. Wait, no, they asked if we were making TikToks. I said, yeah. I was like, y'all want to make one? And they were like, no. And I was like, what? I was like, it's my last day in Houston. Like, y'all don't want to make a TikTok? And one of them were like, fuck it, fine, let's get it. Or whatever. They didn't say it like that. But, so we ended up doing that. But I don't know where my tripod went while we were doing that because it just disappeared. I can't lie. My dog, what's good, James? Boom. How you feeling, bro? Oh, shit. Damn. Have you slept? Yes, I crashed on the couch for like 3 hours so I could wake up for the sunset or sunrise. Because I wanted to yap stream. Last year, quite literally last year around this time, I think it was today or like tomorrow or the next day, I did my VA beach arc. I did my first ever beach arc, like early June. And I had a sunrise. I had a sunrise stream like this on the ocean. And now we have a sunrise stream like this in fucking Houston. And I needed that bitch, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Nia. Nah, I didn't know there was a leveler for images. There we go, I took the image. Nice sunrise, right? That's just tough. I remember those times. Blixie, you were here for the VA beach arc? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I'm excited to go back to Detroit. I'm gonna miss everybody, obviously. Bro, this shit was beautiful. This shit was beautiful. Damn, bro. Yeah, I was. Yeah, so he wasn't. Blixu, go ahead and hit a 8 months. Yeah. All right. So he wasn't. All right. Damn, it's getting bright so fucking quick. Oh no. My flight's at 8 p.m., guys. So I'm gonna be able to see a Houston sunset from the sky. I don't get home till 11 p.m. So I'm gonna record that. That's just gonna be cool. Damn, fuck, bro. I got a pack still. I need to go through my VOD and find that fucking tripod. Cause I don't, bro. I don't know how we lost that bitch. Let me see if I can publish the VOD from my phone. Symptoms of sorrow and dread, and I don't nowhere instead. I love. We're 20 followers away from 4K, bro. 3,981 followers. We're going back to Detroit, bro. We met so many fucking people, bro. This shit's crazy. There's so much I still want to do. I feel like there's so much to still be done, like in life and shit. And I just want to do everything I can, bro, to make this shit the best. You feel me? Take the time that, like, I'm given, that we're given, you feel me? The time that I'll be able to spend with you guys and just enjoy it. Make it the best thing that I can make it. And keep moving forward, bro. Vibe well. Spread good vibes. And just be in a good fucking mood. I really want to skip training because my body cramps are killing me, but if I skip, it will only get worse. I gotta adapt. Yeah, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. This is a dope pick. Hey, if it's a good pick, it's a W stream. I ain't gonna lie. I'm with that. Damn, bro. The level of drama in this is funny. What do you mean, Andy? Level of drama in what? Who had drama? Nah, hey, shout out the fucking guys, bro. Because even through any issues or problems and shit like that, like, as close as niggas got, I'm niggas, by the way. As close as niggas got to crashing out, bro, me and my boys kept that shit cool. And we talked about that shit. Like, I can 100% say that in a different time, niggas would have not been friends no more over that shit. But we at least talked about it. Got shit handled. Got shit worked out. And it kept going. It kept vibing, bro. I love my fucking guys, bro. I love everybody that I met and saw. Shit can only get better. And now I'm going back to Detroit. My list of travel streams for the rest of the year, shit that I want to do is I want to go to TwitchCon. I promised Eggs I would go to California. I'm keeping my word to her. I'm not gonna lie. I'm keeping my word. I'm going to Cali. I'm finna go to Milwaukee and see Fizzy. We gotta do a Milwaukee stream. I gotta go to New York. I made a promise to a friend that I will go to New York again this year. So, essentially, that's 3 at least. That's 3 things at least that we gotta end up doing. That we gotta end up making work and shit like that. And then if you guys know, September 3rd. If you know, you know. September 3rd, bro. We got the whole fucking summer. September 3rd. It's important. It is now the 6th month of the year. We are halfway in this bitch, which is fucking crazy. I feel like I have memories that are better set in my mind from the end of last year than I do from like this year so far. Like, it damn near feels as if like there's like a layer of fog on like some of my memories from like the beginning of this year and shit like that. And I think it's my job to ensure that like I have a clear head, clear state of mind, and that fog is removed. Because time is only moving forward, and there's memories and moments that I'm going to miss if I'm caught up in whatever is causing said fog. You feel me? So this is a clear one. I'm probably still a little foggy, but right now this is clear. Seeing all my boys, meeting everybody, clear. I love everybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked with that shit heavy. The shit we did day 1, fire. The shit we did day 2, fire. Day 2 was convention. We did interviews. After we left the interviews, bro, I don't remember what we left to go do, to be honest. But I remember the interviews really, really well. We met hella niggas, bro. Shout out Agent. Shout out Extra Emily. You feel me? Shout out Light Skin Monte. Shout out Yugi Arky Nas. Shout out YXL Sila. Shout out Connie. Shout out Joy. I think her name is Joy. Shout out, I think it's Alana Rose or Alina Rose. Shout out her. Shout out bro, hold on. What's my boy's name? What's good, rich man? Hold on. Cause I met a fuck ton of people, bro. I met a fuck ton of cool ass people. And obviously shout out all the fucking guys, bro. That's a no-brainer. Shout out Joey. Come on. Joey got me right, bro. Joey actually got me fucking right. I cannot fucking lie. Hold on. Symptoms of sorrow and dread, and I know it. Oh, so all yours an instant. I love. Yes, bro. CFN Cabbage, bro. Shout out him. Cool ass fucking dude. I wish I got it, bro. I wish I actually sent him the info for the cookout, bro. Like, him, Monte, Joey, Arky, and Joy and Alina Rose were probably the most receptive, like, very established creators that I met. Like, they were so nice to me and shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that shit was crazy. I didn't expect anyone to not be nice to me, but it was, like, so nice, like, on some friend shit. And niggas were considering coming to the cookout and shit. And a different time. You feel me? Shit didn't really work out like that. I think it's timing. I think it's timing for real. I think if I had time and planned the cookout to be on a different day or a different thing, it would have been cool. So next week, right? Not next week. What the fuck? No, not next week. Next year, bro. Right? I want to be on some shit to where niggas know me for real. Obviously, y'all niggas know what I want. September 3rd, bro. But not only will niggas know me, the niggas that I want to be friends with and work with, I'll be able to be friends with and work with them. And them niggas coming to a cookout next year. We gonna run back this Stefy cookout, bro. Round 2. I'm big, bro. Shit. That's just gonna be fucking crazy, bro. Lana Rhodes, no, it's not. Are we aura farming? Nah, we're recapping, Flinch. How we feeling, Brody? Welcome to the stream. Nah, fucking next week you're balling out. Bro, hell no. Richmond, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Columbia might be on the list for the year. I named off the 3 other places we gotta hit this year. We gotta go to motherfucking Cali. We gotta go to Cali. TwitchCon. TwitchCon is in Cali. We can hit 2 for the price of 1, right? Boom. Cali. Gotta do motherfucking Milwaukee. Gotta see Fizzy in Milwaukee. And I promised my friend that I would go to New York at some time this year. That's 3, right? Columbia might be 1. When is TwitchCon? I think it's September or October. September or October, bro. Damn, I'ma miss Houston. Damn, I'ma miss Houston, bro. Bro, day 2, the interviews. Bro, everyone I met. And I met so many cool-ass cosplays. Oh, my God, bro. That was the Friday. I don't remember what we did when we left the con. I don't remember. I think we left the con, and I think that's when we went grocery shopping, but I really don't remember. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, but I remember that was a night where we went to, I'm not gonna lie, I'm never going to parties. I'm never going to parties like that again. I'm never going to, hey, you can catch me at 1 or 2. At 1 or 2, I'm never going to, it's good for networking. I'm never going for shit like that. Yo, okay, yeah, get that nigga out of my chat. I ain't gonna lie. Let's lock in. Good morning, Bun Bun. Boom. How we feeling, bro? Bucks fan W. Not me personally, but my boy's from Milwaukee, so he loves that shit. September in LA. Oh yeah, bet that. But yeah, bro, that shit's fucking crazy. Osai. Nah, it's not like I don't fuck with them. I don't really watch sports like that. I know a little bit. I know a bit. I know like here and there. I lost my voice twice. So that's crazy. But I'm not really like tripping, to be honest. Like when we went to karaoke. Oh my God, bro. Seeing Byron and David and being able to go out and do the shit that we did. We tried duck yesterday. You feel me? We went and tried duck for the first time. Had the best orange chicken of my fucking life. Best orange chicken of my life. Ain't no way you did karaoke without me. Bro, Bumba, it was crazy how that shit happened. Cause we went and tried duck. We were in Chinatown. David was like, the karaoke's right here. I was like, the karaoke's right here. It was like 11 p.m. No, it was like 10 p.m. I was like, yeah. I was like, we gotta hit that. And it was quite literally the way karaoke would have been in like JP, bro. That shit's fucking crazy. You waited till I flew out. I didn't think we were gonna do karaoke. That shit was on the itinerary and then got removed. That shit was crazy. And that's because every karaoke place that we looked at in Houston is a bar. We had to go to actual like Chinatown in order to like, it was 20 minutes out. Damn near 30. That's just crazy. What's good, Mr. Helly? What the helly? What the helly? Hi. Duck? Yeah, bro. Like duck. I don't know how I was gonna explain that shit. I don't know if it was Peking duck specifically. They had wings and shit too. We got some dumplings. I'll probably fuck up the dumplings today before we leave. Y'all, we went to the mall yesterday, the Galleria. I got some shoes. Probably some of the most expensive shoes I've ever seen in my entire life. I'll be completely honest. I was supposed to get a red hat with them bitches. I didn't get the hat. So now I gotta figure out how to flick up with them bitches without the hat. Which means I might need like a jacket. And I don't have a red jacket. But yeah. Now for real, I have a media final in 8 hours. Have a great stream. Be safe getting home. Love you, Brody. Love you too, Bun Bun. I don't leave till 8 p.m. So I get one last Houston sunrise, which I didn't catch this entire time because I always ended up oversleeping. And then I get one last sunset when I'm on the plane. So I'm ready. Ducks and gooses. Shit. Yeah, I wonder if they just grabbed a random duck off the street and they were like, you coming with me? Or some shit. Nah, Houston's fire, bro. DreamCon's gonna be here again next year. I'm planning to get tickets and come again, I ain't gonna lie. Really excited. That's Blur and Another Life. The duck? Oh, that's crazy. OPM, I'll tap back in when I wake up. Deal thing, bro. What's it like in Detroit? Fire. It's fire, bro. In comparison to this, I still fuck with Detroit, but I'm from Detroit. But I think that there might be a little bit more to do here in terms of like actual commercial like tourism. Detroit has a lot less like tourist attraction shit. We have historical shit, and we got the DIA. But like we don't got karaoke like that. I haven't even been to our Chinatown. Our Mexican town is tough though. I like calling it Little Mexico instead of Mexican town because I feel like Little Mexico just has a better ring to it in my opinion. That's just fire. Dearborn's fire. So Middle East in the middle of the East in the United States. Come on, bro. Come on. Midwest? No, not Middle East. We're in the middle of the East in the United States. Come on, bro. Nah, but like, yeah, bro. We got Mexican town. We got Dearborn, which is like hella Muslims. That shit's beautiful. The halal food's good over there and shit. Obviously, the Mexican town got good food and shit. And this is all like within 30 minutes of the city, bro. 12 days with VIP, that's crazy. 12 days watch time. I know I'm slacking to be honest. Oh shit, you think so? 12 days in 3 months is fucking crazy. That's almost half a month. Have I broken 10 days yet? Nah, yeah, you have. You're locked in. Flint, should you be watching, bro? What's your usual stream vibe? Talk to me. But yeah, man. I'll be completely honest. Oh, I don't know how long you stream. I stream every day. I stream like typically for like hours. A couple like almost every damn day. First day of DreamCon, I think I did 20 hours. No, I did 14, not 20. Whoa. Niggas is capping. No, I did 14 hours first day. I think next day I did like 8 or 9. Even outside of DreamCon and like other shit, I do hella hours. When I get back to Detroit, like I said, I'm about to be locked back in like with just like regular shit. I'm finna be door dashing. So my streams are gonna be long as fuck. My streams are gonna be long as a bitch. I lost my tripod, bro. I lost my tripod. Nah, I felt like I was stuck on 9 days for the longest. You think so? There might have been a bit where you like weren't hopping in as but like it's really the dash streams. Like if y'all don't fuck with just yapping and like being with me as I like ride along and go for shit, like you feel me? Stefon, when is the grind starting? The grind was never supposed to stop. But after today, right? Especially specifically when I end this stream, I'm going and I'm gonna start editing some videos. I'm gonna get some TikToks and shit out today. I got some TikToks saved. I post one of them bitches right now. Oh yeah, this is the TikTok we made yesterday. Me and Sniper met a random person. We met a random person. They made a TikTok. This was her recommendation, bro. I was gonna do she was a fairy. Yup. She was a fairy. Yup. But hey, bro. Hey. I don't know. I've been in my TikTok bag. Fuck it. This shit's fun. Cannot lie. Yeah, I'm Filipino. Yeah, wait, that's tough. No way you from Solomon Islands. Ain't no way. Bro, it's Filipino. That's funny. My fault. Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Nah, it's not even the dashing. It's just final season was kicking my tail. Last month, the last month of the semester is usually hell, not gonna lie. That's valid. That's very, very valid. But I ain't gotta pay for shit right now. So when I get back, obviously the dashing and everything, I'm gonna do everything in my power to multitask and do dashing and desktop streams. So I'm about to be live I'm about to be putting in hella hours. Bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously getting our YouTube videos out, getting our TikToks out, and not even just that, but you see that truck driving in the background that could see you one day like a trucker. Oh, I'm not, no. I'm okay. I'm driving. I want to be a better creator, bro. You feel me? I want to take what I'm already doing to the next level to make it a better career for myself, you know? That's the goal. When I saw Agent at Dave & Buster's after I was initially on his stream and shit like that, and I like thanked him for certain shit, and he gave me some advice. Nothing too crazy, you know, nothing I would say like, oh, I can't figure this out on my own or something shit. But it was good. It was like, it was re-solidifying something that I had already thought of and felt. And hearing another person that has probably been where I've like been, it's just good to like hear that. And yeah, so it didn't change too much. I don't think it changed my mindset on anything. I think more so than anything, other people's actions and decisions and way niggas move and shit like that is the only thing that can change that. But shit, for me personally, I know what I want to do. I missed hella days posting TikToks and shit. I lost my Duolingo streak. A lot of shit happened, it's true. A lot of shit happened. We lost our Duolingo streak. We haven't uploaded on YouTube in a couple of days. Maybe like 3 or damn near 4. We haven't uploaded on, well, we uploaded regular TikToks recently, but it wasn't like consistently. But I'm not tripping because no more excuses. I don't have to plan shit for DreamCon anymore. You know? I don't have to do all this stuff. I'm not going to TwitchCon with a group specifically. Like, presumably I'm not. You know? It's me. So if it's me, I can go at my own pace, and I can get shit done the way I want to, when I want to, and make shit good, and make shit right. But there is no right or wrong. It's all perspective. It's subjective to the individual, bro. Just because something works for me, or it's my way, doesn't mean it's gonna work for somebody else. You feel me? And I'm happy everything works, bro. Music or streaming or content, which would you say you're more passionate about, or it's all equal? I feel like content in streaming is the same, and I feel like content in music is the same because I'm creating something. It's the art of creating and being able to help people through my creation that I'm passionate about. I love music because I grew up with it, and it's something that's always going to be a part of me. So like obviously I want to be able to do that full time and put more time into it. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, there's going to probably come a point in my life where like y'all might take a back seat so I can focus on my shit. However, if it comes to that, I hope everyone will be respectful of my decision, because it's not going to be like a permanent, this is like forever. But I also would want to find a medium, because I think that there are, you know, I could record music on stream and shit like that, you know. I can do this stuff. These are options for me. I can't record music on stream back at the crib because we live in a hotel right now. But like, hey, which is also something that was crazy to me. Like this whole trip, I think, and this isn't the main reason. I won't say this is the main reason, because I think the main reason is me. Let me just say that first. Like, I feel like the main reason, like, I was, like, upset or pressed about anything this trip was because of me. I feel like that was my fault. I feel like I was allowing myself to not really react properly to situations, and I wasn't regulating my emotions right. Yo, what's good, Shiesty? Boom. How we feeling, Birdie? Like a DDG or KSI type of hiatus? I don't know, bro. I know that sometimes this shit like that, especially when I really want to get in my music bag, I just want to like back away from everything and just record a billion fucking songs. Because that's what I used to do. Back when I used to stream inconsistently and shit, like 2-3 years ago, bro, I might not stream for a whole week, and then I might make like 4 songs, 5 songs. Like, you going on a break? Hell no, Shiesty. You know that shit's not an option. You know that shit's not an option, Shiesty. Come on, you know what we want. You know what we want. That shit is not an option. We got to get ready for TwitchCon. I got shit to do. We got places to be. Hey, next DreamCon? Come on, bro. You already know, twin? Come on, bro. For real. This shit don't stop. This shit don't stop. There is no breaks. I'm happy with this shit. I'm happy where we at. We not stopping, bro. Yo, it's good, B. Boom. Bro, Shiesty, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting to see you, bro. You was on my list. You was on my list of people to see. I was so excited to see you, bro. But it's cool. I hear you're going to TwitchCon, bro. Hey, you know I gotta flick up with you, bro. That shit gonna be tough. That shit gonna be fire shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'ma be at TwitchCon? Yeah, bro. I'ma be there. I gotta plan that shit out. I don't think I'm going with a group this time. Groups is cool as shit. I love groups. Don't get me wrong. But just a lot of shit that was planned that didn't get done. That's it. And I like to get shit done. So, you know, no hard feelings. All love for everybody, because we all did this shit, bro. We here. You feel me? In the first place. B, how was the rest of the convention? How are we feeling? Ain't no one going to motherfucking TwitchCon. Whoa, brother. What you mean nobody going to TwitchCon? Like, come on now. Honestly, bro, obviously, like, poggers, like, some people from, like, the pogger side, I'm sure that there will be people from, like, the WL community and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to be there. Shiesty just said he's going to be there. I can't remember if Travs is gonna be there or not. Shit, Arky and them might end up going. Who else might end up going to motherfucking TwitchCon, bro? Plus, look, because I'm not just going to TwitchCon, I'm killing two birds, one stone. I'll probably spend a week in Cali in the same way I spent a week in fucking Houston. Days at the convention, days actually exploring the city. And I'm going to get YouTube videos and shit and TikToks and shit out of both. We're maximizing the content. We're maximizing the reach, bro. Come on now. Travs, Laser, all them going? Oh, yeah. That shit gonna be fire. I'm definitely looking forward to TwitchCon. B, you going? Let's go. Solo is cool, too. You're outgoing, so you'll be fine. It was a good time. I was happy to meet you and network with my community. Yeah, bro. B, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are cool as shit. Again, congrats on partner. Dude, I feel like every creator that I met was cool as fuck. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. And then for the bigger creators, bro, like Agent, even him taking his time twice, not once, twice, to just like talk to me and like chat about some real shit on camera and off. When I saw him at Dave & Buster's, bro, that was fucking crazy. Like, shout out Agent for that shit. Shout out Arky, because nigga instantly recognized me and dapped me up and shit, and it felt like I saw like a long lost friend that I haven't talked to in forever. Because me and him never really chopped it up too much. So shout out Arky, that shit was fucking crazy, real one for sure, bro. And then Joey, I'm fairly certain he's Taiwanese. Joey, bro, holy shit, bro. Nah, he put me on sauce, bro. He put me onto a website for traveling abroad and shit like that, and a bunch of other like IRL like shit. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited to be able to like optimize my traveling off the shit that he showed me, bro. For real. So there's a lot that was gained from this trip. I feel like there was a lot of people that I met. I wish I went to the con on day 2 Saturday. But hey, it is what it is. The cookout happened. I'm not tripping, bro. W Agent, W Arky, W everybody, bro. Bro, I got a crazy clip with Light Skin Monty. Like, he was matching my energy and shit. That shit was cool as fuck. Again, shout out CFN Cabbage. Shout out, there's so many cool ass people I met. Like, so happy, bro. I'm glad you enjoy yourself for real. Nah, yeah, this shit was fire. First ever DreamCon. Like, this shit was so good. This shit was so damn good, bro. I can't wait to meet all the rest of my boys in Cali at TwitchCon and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, Shiesty on my list, bro. Shiesty gonna be cool as shit. I'm gonna have to think of a TikTok. That shit gonna be tough. You see Pandubs out there? Of course. I saw Pandubs every day from I think Friday when he got here to the night that before he left. Nigga just casually chilling. Yo, what's good, Drax? How you feeling? That's tough. Yeah, bro, it's last day in Houston. I don't leave till 8 though. Oh shit, I gotta show y'all. That shit looks tough. Look at the sun. Y'all see it? Let's zoom. Hold on. Let me get y'all the boom. There it is. It's behind that cloud right there in the center. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in more. That shit. It kind of looks like a ball of fire, like behind some shit to like my eye, but it's hard to see that shit. We've seen the sun since we were born. Don't piss me off. Yo. Alright, hold on. Boom. Zoom. But yeah, bro. Oh my god, I just turned it off. Now I gotta pull it up and look at the view, bro. Is it a little cool out there? Huh? Is it a little cool out there or? Oh, nah, it's not cool right now. It's humid as shit. Oh, that sun look big as fuck. Don't look directly at the sun, Steffi. Shit. Bro, I'm super excited. We're about to hit 4K, bro. Man, I'm fucking blessed, bro. I don't want to get, like, too emotional about this shit. Because, like, low-key, it does mean a lot to me. You feel me? Because, like, again, at the end of the day, I'm still about to go back to Detroit and have to grind shit out or whatever. That way I can keep doing this shit. But I already know how it was for me before. Like, nigga, it was already, like, no excuses. Like, I was already pushing myself and shit like that. Some niggas would be like, oh, yo, hold on. I think that was a follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Drex. Boom. Appreciate you, bruh. But, like, I already know I'm finna have to grind shit out. And regardless of what niggas say and shit like that, bro, it's no excuses. It's no excuses, bro. We gotta get this shit. I wanted partner last year. I didn't get that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there was a lot of things I haven't done. There's a lot of things that I've kept myself from doing. Like, typically, like, negative things. Like, things that hold me back. And I'm not doing that shit no more, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. We're going back to Detroit. I'm gonna be back in my own space, my own element. And this shit gonna serve as a reminder of what I want and where I want to be. Next year when I go to the convention, bro, even by DreamCon, if I can lock that shit in by DreamCon, I want to be able to go to that convention and the creators that are bigger than me recognize me and rock them and shit like that. You feel me? Not even just recognize me. I'm a friendly ass nigga. So I want to be friends with people, you feel me? Like, I'm cool with doing content with people on just like on some content business like level and shit like that. But I'm also like, yo, whatever you need, bro, like, at the end of the day, I want everybody to be good as well. So if you need me, you need a friend, like, hit me, you feel me? So I want to be recognizable. I want niggas to know what I stand for, what I'm about, where my vibe's at. I want to make sure that the community that we continue to foster is a reflection of myself. And if it's not a reflection of myself, I'm not going for that bullshit. You feel me? And just do this shit right. You feel me? Because we got one chance. We got one chance, bro. And realistically, as long as like time keeps going on, we can keep trying and trying and trying, but why keep doing all that and why keep fucking up and making mistakes when we know, you feel me? You can see the path, like, you know what you're supposed to do. Why wouldn't we just do that shit right the first time, you know? In my opinion. Keep grinding, bro. That partner gonna hit one day. Oh, nah, that's facts. That's actually facts. Shit, we leave tonight at 8. We gonna get back to Detroit. I know I gotta do my dashing streams and shit like that. Hey, bro, September 3rd. September 3rd. That's not TwitchCon. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you gon' know. Because I was planning this before the fucking flight. Well, way before the flight. Like, beginning of May. September 3rd, bro. September 3rd. I will yap about that more another time. Because right now, just saying the date is enough for me. That shit makes me want to lock in so fucking hard, bro. No cap. How long you dashing in Detroit to get a crib? So essentially, what my plan is right now is as we're doing our dash streams and shit like that, when we hit Detroit or whatever, the dash streams really double as like just random like slice of life ass streams. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're gonna like obviously keep the room, like try to keep the room. Because it's me and my grandpa in that bitch. And then any extra money that I get from either streaming, because I'm not going to lie, I feel like this is going to be the thing that allows me to do what I want to do, right? It's going to be the thing that allows me to take the risk that I want to take. And so I'm only using dashing as a means to keep the hotel that we're in right now. And then any extra money is going to go towards like savings and my credit cards. And we're going to get a crib. Bro. We're going to make that shit work. Cribs are not expensive in Detroit. We could have been got a crib. I ain't even got to get into it, bro. Like, oh. Hey, yo, Mr. Spider, Birdie. Keep that shit over there. I'm big, bro. Like, I don't want to have to kill you. And I'm sure you don't want to have to try and kill me. I don't want to die either. So like maybe we could be friends. Y'all think if I try to pick him up, he'll be cool and shit? That nigga would definitely bite my ass. You got opportunities. Hold on, bro. At least you live in the States, man. You got opportunities to go to Dream kind of shit. Drex, bro, you can go to TwitchCon. You got TwitchCon in Europe right now. Like, I just saw somebody live at that TwitchCon. Like, you quite literally got that shit. Don't let your geological location influence how much you're able to do, man. Put in that work regardless. And as you're putting in that work, you feel me? People will see. People will see that shit. Like, you can really do anything. There's hella creators from freaking Europe that have been big names. Big ass names. On YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. Yeah, but I ain't got motion to be going there yet. I want to go there when I got motion. That's valid. That's very, very valid, bro. Shit, I would say, bro, like, I think going there is how you start motion. You feel me? Like, sometimes niggas say, like, oh, I don't know how to start. I don't know how to do this. And that's not what you're saying. But when you go to these places and you connect with other people who also want similar things to you, not only is it a boost to them probably, it's also a boost to yourself to make you go further. You feel me? Like, I got amazing friends. I have amazing peers. And a lot of niggas I know want this shit. You feel me? And I think that's also one of the reasons why I go so hard. Because, like, if we all want this shit, and obviously it doesn't just come easy to, like, everybody or anyone really, I feel like we owe it to ourselves to give our best, you know? And I think that going to the con can help you meet more people outside of, like, any online or IRL circles that you have right now to improve that drive. I feel like it's done that for me. I feel like I met hella people here, bro. I feel like I met hella people here. People I want to see again. People I want to do content with and work with and shit like that. I'm kind of in my IRL bag right now, but I do miss my desktop events because I love planning shit. I love bringing creators together and shit like that. That's just me. I'm sure we all feel the same way though. I want to see everybody win, and I really want to enjoy the competition as we try to. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's really fun for me. I love competition. I love competition. That shit really does bring out the best. Like, as long as it's like love, but even a little ego. Niggas with, like, competition and, like, a little bit of ego and shit like that shit cool too. I ain't gonna lie, cause that shit can push you. Take it to new heights, bro. I feel like there's a lot that I want from the content creation space. I feel like we're gonna get there. I don't want to have an ego on this streaming shit. When I say ego, I mean, like, in a competition setting. So you could say that Kobe had an ego. You feel me? And Kobe was really fucking good. And I'm sure that ego also fueled other people to try and get better than Kobe. And I will say that is if you got an ego and you putting in that fucking work, you feel me? And it's paying off and you're not making, like, mistakes to make yourself, like, slant backwards and fall back and make that ego, like, hurt you more than it helps you, that shit can be really fucking powerful. Because other niggas are going to perceive you in that way, which gives you an even, like, bigger boost, in my opinion. So, I don't know, bro. Drex, you got motion. What are you talking about? I've seen you live, Drex. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Niggas camping about how much more. Whoa, move, bro. What the hell? What the heliante? Nah, there's too many bugs out here, bro. There's too many bugs out here. I ain't gonna lie. Like, how the bugs not come out till the sun's up? What the hecky? Not gonna lie, can't wait till we up doing what we love for a living. That's facts. I mean, shit, bro. I've always been go all in on this shit. Like, I would still be doing it the exact same way I was doing it end of last year if I didn't have to, like, focus on the shit. You feel me? But, I'm not complaining. That was complaining. That came off as complaining. But I do what I gotta do. I'm gonna get there. Give up things I gotta give up. We lose sleep. Hey, fuck it. Did we get the shit out we had to get out for today, though? Did I improve as a creator today? You know? Like, I could ask myself this trip, Steffi, did you genuinely improve as a creator this trip? And how did you improve if you did? I did. I improved through networking. I learned a lot of things. I got new equipment. I got a gimbal now. I lost things. You feel me? I lost my tripod. Don't know where that bitch at. I lost my charger. Don't know where that bitch at. Got another charger. I got that shit now. And I made great friends. I met everybody IRL, which I think strengthened our bond. I think a lot of people who had never seen or heard of Stefy-kun before now knows of me and knows who I am. So, Steffi, what did you lose in your mind? In what sense? Not gonna lie. All right, I read that. I feel like I finally found my method. I've been grinding Smite 2 content, and I finally seen payoffs. That's fire, bruh. Come on, man. I feel like that's good. Like, trying new things over and over and over again to, like, figure out what you want to do or what works for you. That's the move, bruh. Like, Fizzy was talking to me, and he was like, bro, you seem like really, really good at interviews. Like, you should, like, do fuck ton of those, like, IRL. That's the thing, though. Like, me interviewing people at cons is totally different than me trying to interview people just randomly on the street. Because when I'm interviewing people at conventions, it's easy, right? And it's easy because there's a set topic. People are already excited. They're less stressed at conventions. They're probably more willing to talk, presumably. I've only been to 2. You feel me? I went to MFF specifically for interviews. And then DreamCon, I felt like we had lacked some content, so I was locked in. People be mad busy in the streets, less time to stop and talk. Now that's facts, forget, and welcome to the stream, Brody. Boom. That's the thing, like, you can do downtown interviews, and Detroit's a big city, not as big as New York or Chicago, where niggas actively do them bitches, though. And I feel like I could. I feel like I'm approaching the point to where I could just do them bitches, and people, like, have a sense of, like, oh, I kind of recognize your face. Yo, Forgetful, thank you for the raid of 2, Brody. Boom. How we feeling, bruh? How was your stream? What about local events in your area and whatnot? Yeah, nah, Detroit does have shit. So, I was supposed to go to the Cinco de Mayo parade. I would have done interviews there and tried to practice my Spanish. That shit would have been tough. Oh my God. We went to a fiesta when we were out here, bro. We went to a fiesta. That shit was cool as shit. That shit was actually fire. But yeah, nah, I wanted to do that. I'll probably end up going to an LGBTQ parade. Because honestly, bro, like, that's W interviews. I think the thing about like the interview thing that really works for me and why it works for me is because of the vibe and energy that I give off and the other person gives off in the interviews. I try to be really immersed in, like, what they're saying, because I genuinely care and, like, want to hear that shit, right? I'm like, yo, like, why did you pick this? How has this helped you? What are you excited for? You know, and it's all positivity, and it's just good vibes. Thank you so much for that follow, Forget, bro. Boom. Was annoying, whole lot of gang violence over here. Where you at, Birdie? Cinco de Mayo parade, you better speak Espanol. Yo hablo español un pequeño. Aprendo español. I forgot how to say on. I learned that bitch, though. I was using Duolingo for like 70 days on top of, like, talking to random people in Spanish. I mean, bro, like I said, 2 nights ago, we went to a party. We went to a game night party. And Next door, there was a mariachi band. They were hitting this shit, right? Sniper was like, why don't we just go over there? W cutscene. I was like, hey, I was like, Sniper, you sure they're going to be cool? He was like, oh, yeah. He was like, nah, Mexicans are usually cool. I was like, we went over there, bro. Everybody was turning up. We started dancing for like the next 30 minutes. And then I took like, we had some hot dog packs and some hot dog buns. I took it over to them. I said, es regalo. Ooh, I fuck with them, bro. Cause my Spanish getting tough. My Spanish getting tough. Oh, shit. I can't wait till I start learning other languages, bro. Mariachi people ain't cool. I meant to say mariachi band, not mariachi people. Mariachi people sound racist as fuck, but I was referring directly to the band. So I articulated it wrong. I apologize. Problem with, I don't think it's corny. I don't think it's corny, bro. Like, genuinely, like, that's the thing, you feel me? As a creator, if I'm going to see something in a bad light, obviously I shouldn't do it. But I think as a creator, for me, the type of creator I want to be able to find positivity in a lot of different things. There's certain things that I just won't fucking stand for that will, like, actually low-key make me, like, want to crash out and, like, fight niggas. But, like, that's far, few, and in between. But there are a couple things. There's a no-fly zone list for those certain things, bro. Like, that's just instant gone. You feel me? But most other things, like, nigga, we are all human. We all want to be happy. We want to raise our families if we got them. We want to follow our dreams if that's our passion. You know what I mean? We want to make money. We want to eat, feed ourselves, and be happy and vibey, bro. That's all we want. We just want to live good lives, and I want that for everybody. As long as you don't approach anybody in any malicious ways and shit like that, and you're just doing your best, and you're pushing forward, do what you can do. Even if you're sad, even if you're going through like a slump right now to where you're really sad and shit like that, that doesn't matter, bro. There's always another light, bro. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and if you can't see that bitch, become that bitch. For real. For me, my dream isn't my passion, though. They're like two different things. But you still want them, though. And if you want them, that's fire. For real, us Mexicans don't say shit if you self-insert and you're respectful and nice. We treat you like you're one of us. And that shit's fire, bro. Like, I grew up around a lot of Mexicans when I was younger. But I never went to like any parties and shit like that because I always stayed inside at home. I was a bit antisocial as a kid. Like, and I love people. So it was really just how I was raised, you know what I mean? But like, that shit was tough. I'm not gonna lie. That was a WS interaction. Speaking of that, I think the girl that I made a TikTok with yesterday was Mexican. So that's tough. Shit, bro. That's actually fucking funny. But hella people speak Spanish out here. Obviously, it's Houston, Texas in general. I definitely want to live in a place, and I hope Detroit can become like this. I want to live in a place that like just has so many different like cultures and ethnicities, bro. Like, I love the way like cities can be when everybody's able to be together and vibe and like actually get along. Because those good days are really good days, bro. Like, and I never felt like this when I was younger. Like, I always was pessimistic, right? I dealt with depression for a while. But like, it was like one bad thing could ruin a great fucking moment or week for me, depending on what it was. And I had no regulation over my emotions. But now it's like, bro, I understand that shit's just life. Shit goes on. Sometimes fucked up shit happens. Sometimes shit's miscommunicated. Sometimes shit's misinterpreted. You know, sometimes there's literally like language barriers, communication barriers. And sometimes niggas just don't know shit. You know, we're all raised and come from different places. And in a different life, if one of us had just been raised differently, we could have ended up like somebody else. You feel me? So instead of being rude or assholes or like matching potential like negative energies back, you feel me? Like, we could offer understanding and be vibey and be patient. You don't gotta let that shit like fuck us up. Which is why I was talking about earlier that my reactions could have been better. My reactions this trip could have been better. But I love this trip, bro. I love this trip, bro. I love everybody, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm so excited to go back to Detroit, bro. I'm so excited to go back to Detroit. I'm gonna miss Sniper and Fizzy so fucking bad, bro. I miss Josh and Eno already, bro. Like, I miss everybody, bro. That's just so fucking crazy. Like, I didn't think I was gonna miss these niggas this much. I didn't think I was gonna miss these niggas this much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fucking count. We like Christians, we aim to convert. Oh shit, what the fuck are you? Hey. Oh, okay, bye. Oh shit, bro. For me, my dream. Oh wait, I read that shit. Oh, forgetful. You aim to convert, like convert people to the culture. I mean, bro, Mexican culture is actually cool as shit. I feel like there's little things from like every culture that like I've grabbed as I've grown up and like I kind of want as I continue to like exist. Ofrendas and Dias de los Muertos and shit. I would want to celebrate that. I'm not Hispanic at all. I'm 70% black and I'm 30% like white/European. Specifically like English. But that shit, in Japan, they have like shrines for those who have passed on like year round, similar to an ofrenda, but it's not that, you know. I would want to partake in that. That shit would be fire, I think. And then just a couple other like small things from like other cultures and stuff like that. Those are like the main two. But I feel like being able to celebrate these cultural things with other cultures is not only what keeps them alive, but like shows love, you know, shows that you care. And I think that brings it full circle back to what I was saying about the interview shit. I want to actually hear about like why people are interested in stuff and share that moment and excitement with those people because I care, you know? And I want to make a type of content and be in the public eye in a way to where I can show that I care, you know what I mean? So a lot of love in my heart. So I definitely want to be able to use that as much as possible. But that's also a dangerous thing because you know what they say, bro. Someone who knows love can know hate, and I'm not going for that, bro. If I'm making mistakes in a way to where I'm coming off as like just negative, you know, then I know I need to take a step back and work on my shit. Again and again, wash, rinse, repeat until I get it, and then I can start anew and build that mountain. So, but I'm yapping my ass off, which was the point of coming up here. We've been up here a minute. That was definitely the point of coming up here, bro. I think it's part of being human is that we're supposed to mix and share culture. I think a lot of the hate many have is they love their ways, and that intermixing is some hardcore gatekeeping. Nah, I mean, that's low-key not a bad way to explain that. I definitely think that, like, cultures is what makes us unique, and I definitely think that, like, sharing them and just vibing is, like, it's how we grow, bro. It's how we grow as people. Like, everybody has something about them that someone else could probably use in their life to, like, help them get closer to where they want to be as a person, whether that's emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, all the leads. You feel me? Quite like seriously though. Like, that was kind of a joke, but like really. And yeah, it can be easy for people to get caught up in their ways and grow complacent. And I think that's a part of like ego, you know? I define ego as like the personality, you know, kind of how people view themselves in the box they put themselves in. And then there's like how you portray it to the outside world as well. And if you have an ego that just thinks that like your way is right, like no matter what, or like you just don't want to change, well, if you don't want to change, that's kind of respectful as long as you're respectful of like other people's shit. Like you don't have to share stuff if you don't want to. I don't think anyone should ever be forced to do that shit. But I think like having an ego to where you just always think you're like better than somebody else, because typically that's not gonna really be true, you know? Gotta kill the ego at least once in your lifetime to be considered human. I'm gonna be honest. You think so? I don't know, bro. I don't think you have to kill your ego to be considered human. I feel like there's a lot of times where we kind of have to snub out our egos. We don't really have a choice, especially as children. As children, I feel like, especially depending on how your parents raised you, sometimes that ego, like, well, it's being molded, but the ego in the sense of where one could become arrogant and think that their way is the right way all the time, I think it's snubbed out a lot. Again, it depends on the parent though. It really does. My phone probably gonna get hot. My phone's hot as shit. My phone. The last like morning stream from Houston. I can't wait to see y'all soon, bro. The stream's about to die and my phone's quite literally at 1%, but I love you guys. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for sitting and yapping with me, bro. We hadn't did a yap stream this whole time. So I'm out in 3, 2, 1. Peace, y'all.